Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. So today I've been playing a bit with the Control Shanks. This is a more classic build, very similar to what we would have been playing last set. With Doflamingo everywhere, Control Shanks was much more popular than the more aggro builds of Shanks. So I thought let's try it out, see how it competes in this new meta. I have taken out the leader, just so you can see the list really nicely. So the main thing to note in this list is we've gone back to Uta as our searcher, ditched Nami, and I am playing the Uta, because just seeing your curve of Lucky Roo or Yasop into like a Ben Beckman is just very good. It also opens the option of the Building Snake to be a bit more reasonable, because you have more outs to it. I don't love playing this card when it's unsearchable, because it's just kind of a do we hit it type card, and this seems like something where in the matchups where it's good, you kind of want to find it, so having the extra access to it with the Uta is really nice. Still got 3 of the Dragon, and of course 4 of the Rayleigh. I'm on just 3 of the Rush Shanks, you could be on 4 if you like, and I have got 2 of the Pop Shanks. The Pop Shanks has been a little bit underwhelming, I can't lie. Of course, into like your Bonnie decks and even other slower decks, this is very good. And having the threat of this alongside like a Building Snake is really good in Mirror. On your 9-don turn, if you drop like Dragon, swing 7, swing 9, plus Building Snake, that's pretty good, right? Because then you threaten the Pop Shanks on their big Shanks if they just slam that on 10, which is what they're always looking to do on curve. And I do have 2 of the Newgate. This is really nice for your sort of more aggressive matchups. Doflamingo, even into Purple Luffy, when combined with Yasop, of course. Into Zoro, this is exceptional. And into Bello Betty, this is pretty nice. Still on a fall, 4 of the Lucky Roo. It's just so good in this format. Yes, Doflamingo bounces it, but into every other aggro matchup, whether that's Purple Luffy, Zoro, especially Betty, this is a really crucial card to see at the minute. Just being able to block a hit and keep up that board tempo is so important. Especially if you can follow it up with something like a Beckman, who is of course a 4 of. This card is still phenomenal, does so much for the deck. And I am choosing to run just 2 of the Divine Departure. So there's some pretty cool combos you can do with this. If you can establish your Shanks first, and then they establish their Shanks the turn after, well, if you can have Building Snake plus Divine Departure, that hits 11, and Shanks minuses theirs by 1. So that's a really cool combo. If you can pull that off, that costs 7 Don, and then you've got 3 for fun. I guess you can swing big with your leader and still take a life with your Shanks. So that's pretty nice. 14 2Ks, because you know we love our 2Ks, and I am bringing back in the Yasop. If we're playing the Uta, I think it makes sense to have more than one searchable mid-game target, and the Yasop is it's just kind of good. It's a good card, right? Gives you defense and then gives you offense on the next turn. And of course, you've got the really good combo with the Newgate. You can 5 Don Yasop, 7 Don Newgate, put the Don on Yasop, minus something by 1, and then Newgate is at 6. It's pretty cool. It's classic. Can't go wrong. You can also combo the Yasop into the Divine Departure if you really need to hit a 9k. I don't know, if a Limb deck is ramped to Zoro, you could do that, I guess. I don't know, it's nothing too crazy, but it is pretty nice. So, strengths and weaknesses of this deck. You're much stronger into slower decks. Things like green, especially, you're really good into, because this Pop Shanks just destroys like 9-cost Zoro, 8-cost Kid, 10-cost Dofi, whatever it is, you just get rid of it. And having access to the Newgate as well as Ben just gives you more redundancy in that mid-game to keep the board nice and clear. And of course, Newgate can get value turn over turn with combos with your Rayleigh. These 2 are just incredible if you can follow them up one after the other. In terms of our weaker matchups, definitely Blackbeard. If you want to swap some of these cards out for Rush, like this Pop Shanks, if you want to swap this out for maybe a 4th Rush Shanks and a Roger, that would improve your matchup into the Blackbeard significantly. But the fact that we don't have that 5-cost Luffy is a little tricky. We can also sometimes be weaker into some of the control decks because we're not playing any sticky bodies like Lucci, for example. Because we don't have Ace, we don't have Marco, we don't have the 4-cost Zoro. They can just kind of remove everything with impunity in the early game. But this Shanks is really nice for dealing with some of the more annoying cards that they play. Things like the 10-cost Kuzan, as well as 8-cost Isho. And of course, you can just ditch a Kaido, which is pretty reasonable. Overall, I'm still unsure on which build I want to play, but playing this control build was good fun, and I certainly think this is very, very reasonable. If you prefer the control playstyle, definitely not bad. Just Blackbeard matchup just is a little bit dodgy. Got to go into RG Smoker. He chose second. Well, this Nugate's very nice on 7. We don't have much else for the early game. We can do Hongo. I think I'm going to mulligan. Okay, this might be worse. Hey, it is what it is. We made the bed. Now we have to lie in it. Simple 8. No trigger. See if he goes with the Sanji. Perhaps Sanji always pretty good. It looks like we're taking a 6. I'll take 1 hit. Building Snake's fine, but we need something. Okay, we got the Yasop. That's probably the move, right? Yeah, I think that's the move. We'll hit him with a 6. Get a 2k out of him. Never mind. Gonna take. Okay, he's gonna go full send. Aggro, try and aggro us down. 5-cost Smoker, no doubt, coming out here. Yep. Very good, very good. Chopper blocker as well. No swings, though. That's always nice to see. We don't have a lot going on, in all honesty. So we're probably just going to develop a Lucky Root and the Building Snake for 5. So we'll put 1 Don here. Attack for 7. Bring this down by 1. We'll attack for 6. Gonna block and sack. I think he forgot about the Yasop debuff. I think that's what that was. He thought that was a freebie. No. That's why we attacked in that order. But here's the Ruin Snake. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm just capping at my ass. Beckman. Okay, Smoker gonna probably get a big banish hit off here. But it is what it is. There's not a lot we can do about that. Beckman on the ruse, just very, very good. 6 on 5. We're always just taking this banish, I think. So we'll use the 2k here. Yeah, we'll use the... Yeah, I'm going to take the banish, man. It's fine. You can banish me. Yeah, it's whatever. I'd love that DD, but here we are. 4 Don, 2 Don for Rosie, and this... yeah, protects all his rested characters. Very, very good. So we're going to go with this Rayleigh here. Definitely. He has the Jisoshi open. But that's okay. We have not got a lot of counter, is my biggest issue. So we're going to go with this. We'll bring this down to 5. This down to, what was this, 2? And we'll carry that. And this is at 2. So we can swing 2 into 2. That's a nice little freebie. Let's it go. So this is at 2. Swing 7 into 1. It's pretty miserable. Yep, and then we'll eat 1 card. Yeah, 1 Sanji. Sure, pass it over. And he didn't get a good chance to use his Jisoshi, which is always nice. And our board, we now have Rayleigh and Yasop. Not bad. Not the craziest in the world, but it's alright. He's got not a lot. We got rid of the Sanji, we got rid of the Rosie, and we got rid of the Smoker that turn, and we ate a card. That was a really successful turn, I would say. Yeah, we'll take that 7. We don't have any option. It is what it is. Ben clears the Yasop. 10. 8 lead. 8 lead. Yeah, I mean, we don't have the choice. We'd have a pistol counter, so it is what it is. Building Snake. Building Snake. Could go with another Rayleigh here. I think it's our best option, right? Is that Jisoshi again? Building Snake plus Rayleigh. We have 4k counter, man. That's really, really bad. But we don't die to Hody if we clear both of these. So I think it's the move. minus down this. Rayleigh, -3, -2, KO. Then Jisoshi is 5. This is at 4. Yeah, this is only at 4. So we swing 9. He can't get out of that. He can use the Jisoshi and 1 card. Yeah, that's the move. We do a 9. Hit him with a 9. Cost Jisoshi plus 1 card, and then this will cost a 2k. He can do it. If he has Hody, we maybe die here. But I don't think we could afford to go for game there. It would have been like, what, 8, 9, 9. I don't think that's never going through. Not with 2 open for Jisoshi. We'll get a 2k here. Yeah, we get a carrot, AK 2 1ks. So he doesn't have a lot of counter, but do we just die here to Hody? That's not Hody. That's Virgo. Shigi. Okay. Well, I guess this is at 4, actually. I forgot that was at 4. We can't take this. What's this, 6? I mean, I guess if you want to swing 10, you can swing 10. We can't afford to take this regardless. We'll give the Otama and the Ben. We've got to go for game next turn. There's no choice. 6. You know what? You got Kid and Killer, you got Kid and Killer. He has 4 Don open. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. So this is very obviously Jisoshi's, right? But 8 is an annoying number for Jisoshi. What did he get off the thing? He got Tashigi, right? So we know he has a 2k. We do know he has a 2k. We can go 10 here. 10's quite reasonable. Because then we're threatening very good numbers, right? No, I like an 8. I like an 8 because he had piss all 2ks last turn. He had the Tashigi. He had not like no 2ks because he gave us Carrot Rosie there at the end instead of a 2k. We obviously know he has that Tashigi, but if he doesn't have another one, this 8's a really good number. Because it will cost the whole Jisoshi. Does use the whole Jisoshi. Yeah, you just put it here, bro. You just put it here. Okay, he's going to put it there. And give us a 2k. Right, okay. He clearly didn't have 2 2ks because he would have done it. He'd have done it. I'm going to swing 7. I'm going to swing 7 sucks if he has another one. Yeah, 7 really sucks if he has another one. 8's great, regardless. And then we can swing 7. And then we can swing 5, 11. Yeah, I think I'm going with another 8. And depending on what he does here, we can split with the dragon. We can either do 7, 9 or 5, 11. If he takes, it's 5, 11. If he doesn't, it's 7, 9. Does have a second Jisoshi. Wow. Okay. It's just 7, 9 though, right? Yeah, 7, 9's guaranteed unless he gets a trigger. I'm being silly. 7, 9's guaranteed unless he gets a trigger. Yeah, there we go. It was a Hody, so he could have gone for Hody, but yeah, like with the debuff on the Beckman, it didn't matter. He couldn't win that last turn. Pretty convincing, even with us drawing a lot of bricks there as well. Only, what, 2 2ks that game? Yeah, because this got banished. Yeah, 2 2ks is crazy. Yeah, a lot of bricks. Hey, good game though. He had 3 Jisoshis. That's probably all of them that he plays. I think a convincing win. Got a Shanks Mirror. I'm going to go second. We've got the Dragon, we've got the Shanks, we've got nothing for the early game, but we can deploy Hongo on 4. I think we'll keep. We're going to get to draw a good few cards before 6. Hopefully we'll see something to get us a Yasop. It's the main card I'm really after. Yeah, we'll take this 8 here. Oh, there's the Yasop. Very nice. We'll swing 6, deploy Hongo, present that threat. Yep, cool. Deploy this fella, end the turn. He's on 5. He has Marco. He has Marco. It is what it is. I do still think it's worth. We'll just give a 2k here. Yeah, seems reasonable. If he has the Ben, he can remove our Hongo or our Yasop. It is what it is. We've just got to keep presenting some amount of pressure right here. Yeah, and we've got the Rayleigh for the next turn, which is nice. So we'll do this. Attach the Don. Swing him for 7 on 6. Get a card out of him. You can't imagine he's going to counter this. Sorry, take this. Yeah, it gives us a Rue. Okay, I'll take that. Not too bad. He's on 7. Ben Beckman, very likely to come down. Can't swing, though, if that's the case. So, little treat. Very nice. We'll take out this Ben here with the Rayleigh. Definitely going to just take out the bigger character. No point swinging and giving him the option to take, right? No. Tap this. Give minus here. Rayleigh. This is at 5 already, so we can go -3, -2, KO. End the turn. So this is at 3. If this just limp swings into Hongo, we'll just use the leader effect. It's fine. Because he's going to need to take this out regardless. So it is what it is. If he wants to swing 4, then, you know, he can have it. Okay, Otama Rayleigh. Sure, and then he's going to swing this here. Yeah, we can't do much about that. Yep, no thanks. No thank you, sir. We're on 10. It's very safe to just drop this, so we will. We'll hit him with a 5. Yep. Deploy this. We'll go to this Yasop. And pass it over. If he has, like, the Giga combo to remove this, like a Building Snake and something else, it is what it is. 7. 10 for Shanks I'm seeing in my future. How much do I like going down to 2? Not much. Not much at all. We'll give a 2k here. We'll give one of these Hongos. Don't need 2 of them. Yep, 5. Well, I want to keep the Rue, but I will reluctantly give it up. And then this is Shanks. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take this one, though. That's all day, every day. So this is at 11. We can't quite bring it down. We can do the combo, right? But it's just not worth it. If we have Building Snake, that's the big combo you want. The Building Snake plus Divine Departure just takes this out with this on the board. Oh, it's really good. Really, really good. So let's do a 5. And he takes the 5. Okay. Yeah, so he really wants to save this. I respect it. So this is at 13. We can make it 15. Let's see if he wants to defend this. Gives us a Sanji and a 1k. See if he wants to defend this. Sorry, it's Sanji and a leader effect. So we've got to have 2-2-1 here. It's 3 cards. It's quite a lot. Let's it go. Cool. I don't know why you saved the Rayleigh and then let that go. That's a little odd. Hey, I'll take it. I'll also take that. Another Shanks. He does have another one. We can't afford to take both. This is going into Dragon. Anticipate. Yeah. This is going into Dragon, I think, anyway. I guess it... Yeah, I guess he can swing life. That's fine. We got a lot of counter. We got another Shanks as well. I don't think that's right, though. I think the other Dragon here is good. And then we'll go with the Divine Departure. Yeah, I think I like that. Oh, sorry. Hold 1 for the Divine Departure. You know what I meant. You knew what I meant. Do farm 5. Takes again. Cool. Could we ever push for life here? We, like, could. I think it's a little too risky. I do think we need to take out something here. Let's go. So we got 8 for Dragon. That's going to be at 8k. This is at 7. 8 into 7 is really not bad. He showed that he hasn't given us any 2ks yet, though. I think we might just abandon taking this out. Not sure. Let's see how a 9 into 7 goes. Yeah, let's see how a 9 into 7 goes. Because this will eat 2 cards or leader effect 2k. That leader effect is just kind of like a card. Does give us the leader effect and does give us a 2k. Okay. So if we go with this and put the 2 on here, it's because I want to keep one up, it's 13 into 11, so that's 2k, 1k, and then that's 2k. But we can guarantee the takeout on this. And we've got enough counter that we don't just die to this plus this. We could also just... I think the safer line is this. Do 10 into 7. Because he probably won't want to take this out, right? Sorry, probably won't want to save this. Is what I meant to say. Yeah, and then we hit him down to 1. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12k. So we should be pretty fine here. 12, and then this is 14, right? But we have, like, so much K. Let's just bait him into swinging all out. Dragon is slightly worse, I think. Yeah, we'll use the card action there. Divine Departure, buff this. 2k. 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 Resolve. Very nice. And then we just go for game here. 8 is a good number. So we'll start with 8. Leader effect, 0 cost, ditching a DD. Let's go 10. Actually, no, he's done leader effect now, so we just go 11 here. Yeah, we've got 11, 11, 12. This is, if he gets a Bedge trigger out of this, it's not guaranteed. No, it isn't. If he gets the Red Hawk trigger. Looks like he didn't get that. Let's go 11, and then we'll go all in 12. 7, 9, 11, 12. Yep. And there's the game. GG's for opponent. He did have a lot of counter at the end there. Yeah, GG's. That was a fairly convincing one, I think. Having the dragon's just so good in Mirror. It's a really, really good card. The Rayleigh's so much worse, just because he's weaker. And we were able to safely establish the Shanks on 10 going second, which was pretty convincing. Shanks versus Lim. Well, we'll definitely be taking first. Rayleigh's obviously very good, but the rest of this hand's not amazing. Looking for something like Ben Beckman. Yeah, I think we'll mulligan this one. We can do better. Newgate's great. So if we can get the Yasop, that'd be nice. No Yasop. We do get 5 cards deeper, closer to him. Probably play out the Hongo. Yeah, we'll just take the Hongo. Maybe we'll play him out next turn, we'll see. Yeah. Pass over here, he just passes. We get the Rue. Rue's like an okay play for next turn. I think I will develop the Hongo, just so that we've got a guy. We can maybe weaken their tapped character if we feel we need to. It'll come in clutch at some point, I'm sure. Even just a blocker hit. He's playing the new build. This build's interesting. Yeah, I got the Kurozumi Orochi. It's a little crazy. Let's go 2 into 2. We'll go 6 into 5. And then we'll just develop the Rue. If he wants to block 1k, by all means. By all means. Yeah, and he does. Makes sense. Gives us it now. Let's deploy this, end the turn. So if he wants to attack, he's going to get Rued. Next turn, we can drop the Newgate, and we've already got Hongo on the board, so unless this is a Newgate of his own, well, that's pretty good. And if it is a Newgate of his own, it's got a weird sequencing, right? Because if he attacks with this, we can take out, and then he's not got any tapped characters, which is pretty cool. Yeah, weird sequencing this turn. For sure. For sure. Does go with the Limb. Does get the Newgate. Okay, so the Newgate's going to take out a Hongo. Yep, very nice. Does he attack at all? I don't think that's correct. And this is why, right? Because our Newgate is going to be able to take out his Limb. So we'll just take this trade. We'll block. No card action. Block. Resolve. We'll take out the Dofi. That's the most threatening character by far. And we'll happily take a hit. Get a Hongo. There's the ass up. That would have been a nicer turn earlier, but here we are. It is what it is. We'll deploy this, put it on here. We'll take out that. And then I'll swing into the Newgate. He's going to counter with a Mihawk. Sure, you'll go. Next turn, not with the craziest turn. We do have Dragon. If something remains tapped, Dragon will be great. But it is Limb, so, you know, things don't tend to stay tapped for very long. We do have the... Oh, okay, he's going to play with Gamma Knife. Sure. He's going to try and remove our Newgate here. Well, if we leader effect 2k out of this, it diverts this attack. Do we want to take a hit here, though? He's got 8 Don left. He's probably only playing 2 characters. I don't mind taking a swing here. But this could be... Yeah, we'll let it go. We'll let it go. I think I'm happy to take a swing. Although we can... What could this be for 8, right? It's going to be some combination. It's a 3 plus 5, of course. Leader effect plus a 3 cost. Maybe another Limb Searcher. Do we want to take this? I don't mind taking this. We've got so many 2Ks. That Shanks is nice. Not for next turn, but for turn after. Goes with the NL, gets the cycle. Can ditch that Devil Fruit Smile. Stitches the Sakazuki. Yeah, he's not great in this matchup. Not at this point in the game, anyway. Earlier on, maybe. What was the other one? Oh, he ditched the Devil Fruit, of course. And he's got this Sabo. So that's really nice. We're definitely going with the Dragon here. And we're going to try and take out this Sabo. Put 1 Don here. Just guarantee the removal on this. He's not saving this for 3 cards. Yeah. And then we'll take out, or try and take out one of these characters, I think. Or we could push it at life, right? Because we're sort of threatening game next turn, but not really. I'm going to push into the character. Get a 2k out of him. Or get the NL. Even better. No 2ks in hand. Send your pink. Going to grab back the Gamma Knife. Sure. Gamma Knife. Minus down the Dragon. 6 into 4. I'll use the card action here. And then we'll give a Hongo. Yeah, we'll defend this. We'll defend this. I think this is a good point to stake my claim to this Dragon. And he can play out whatever he wants for 3. Mihawk, okay. 5 into... Yeah, well, I don't love it, but I've committed, I think, at this point. We can take out most of his board here, though, I think. We certainly take out 2, possibly 3, which is pretty reasonable. And deploy this. Attack 5 into... Well, just not this, right? Either of these is fine. Just hit this, I guess. We'll probably defend this one. Yep. Attack this. Attack this. End the turn. We've got very little aggression. We've got 3k counter, so we're not in any kind of like danger of getting rushed down. We've got a Dragon next turn to rush him down. If he does invest heavily in taking out this Dragon again, I'll probably let it go this time. But we'll see. That one extra swing with the Mihawk at the end of last turn was one more than I was expecting. I mean, feels too good to be true, right? And then he swings 9 and we counter 1k. I think we may as well. Yeah, and he could say, sure. So I guess he was looking to swing 6 at life and then play out this Dofi. But yeah, where we defend that, we just have so much pressure. We could play out another dragon next turn, or even just go with the Ben. We're even getting a Newgate off the top. Which, yeah, if you play out the Dofi, the Newgate takes out 1. That was a nice convincing win there against this new, like, wacky build of Lim with the Orochi. So, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this list. If you're playing the regionals on the weekend, London, or I presume there's one in America. There's always one in America. And you're playing Shanks, what are you going with? Are you going more control? Are you going more aggro? Or are you going with a hybrid, perhaps? Let me know in the comments. I'm very interested to hear what you're going with. I sadly will not be at any of the regionals, but I do have a store regional. So that's why we've been playing a lot of Shanks this week, just so I can get more practice in, ready for that event. Really hoping to take it down and get that Zorro, but I'll be happy with top 4 and getting my Nats invite. Those single Elim rounds, you can never tell quite what's going to happen. Either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.